frustrating, and you kind of give up on it. And I think I've brought that into my adult life in some fashion, and I've been really trying to break that this year. So 2019 has been all about doing new things, learning new things, practicing, getting better at the things that I'm not good at. But most of all, just being open to everything, not saying no. I think that's a big thing. So today, I figured I would try some ASMR. And I think when I was introduced to ASMR for the first time, I didn't really understand it. I'm not sure that I do completely understand it yet, but I think it's awesome that it helps people with their anxiety, and I think just overall it's a calming thing for a lot of people. I know my girlfriend's really into it, and so I figured I would give it a little try. I've been doing these short story writing sessions, like trying to write, like 200 words a day, every day, and just to stay inspired. So I figured I would do a little writing ASMR, because it kind of is combining something that I am passionate about and something that is new. So I went out and I bought a sketch pad, and I'm gonna write in this today. And as you can see, it's completely blank, and we're just gonna kind of start something from scratch. So here goes nothing. always kind of been a fan of just letting it rip, not thinking about your synonyms or kind of your word choices right off the bat. That can come after, that can come in post. You can always make a sentence pop more after the fact, I think. I think if you just write from the heart and just put it down on a paper, just really get out what you want to say, you can always make it more eloquent later. You can always form the thought a little bit better after you've had time to look at it and think about it. But if you sit there and try to think about the perfect sentence in your head before you put it down, I really struggle with doing that. So I kind of revisit my stories after the fact. I want to just get out the main point, and that's what's fun about doing short stories. Is kind of, it's not a huge commitment, especially if it's it's just a blip. It's 200 words. It's one scenario, something like that. So this is kind of what I'm thinking, and this is what's kind of coming out. I really like to write from experience, kind of, exaggerate it a little bit, I think, but for the most part, you write what you know, I think. Hearing myself write it's pleasing for sure. I like the sound of the marker on the page. I kind of get why that's soothing. This paper is nice and thick too, so it's perfect. It's a perfect counterpart to the Sharpie. I don't really love to write in Sharpie, but I think, like I said, it's a good match. And it's like, depending on the way that you're holding the pen, it gives a different sound. I like that. Sometimes this stuff just flows out. Sometimes I sit here for a while and think about it, but I think it's really working out for me that it's working as I'm recording, because it could have very well went the other way, and I'm just sitting here not really knowing what to say, but I think I'm kind of inspired by, just like I said, trying something new. So this is cool. I think this is coming out nicely. I don't know what I'll do with it, but could have instead been reflection. That's good. Cool. That's a satisfactory sound right there. This pen is nice. So this is what we've got as far as my short story. That's a full page right there. That's actually probably less than 200 words, but I was writing big with my Sharpie. So I'll read it real quick and then call it a day on this video, but this is the story. I always considered my words with care, because the thought of navigating a situation caused by any lapse of tact or judgment was horrifying. You had the special ability to be wholly understanding, but when it came time to absorb any self-reflecting observations from the mouth of another, you detonated. It's not like I knew better. I just wanted to help. At the core of the matter, I wanted to see you climb out of the hole, not go deeper into it. That's why I second-guessed each delivery down to the last syllable. It felt like you left parts of you unreachable, purposefully, pieces that yearned to be uncovered. But you asked me to dig in the wrong spot. So I did, because it's all that I could do. Perhaps if I talked less, I would learn more. Maybe each pause I attributed to the search of the perfect approach could have instead been a reflection. Whatever the case, I knew I loved you, and all the wrinkles would get ironed out eventually. So that is my little short story I got for you today, and that's my ASMR video. I hope you enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed making it, and perhaps if you respond well to this one, there'll be others. So, with that said, thanks for listening to me talk and write, and next time I'll have a real camera to record this on. Or maybe. If next time is tomorrow, then I won't, but yeah, cool. Thanks for watching.